Hello friend, how is it going? Welcome back to Toyota Maintenance YouTube channel. I have today for the basic maintenance 2010 Toyota Prius with 259,000 miles on the odometer. Let's go and confirm that. So somebody doesn't say it's not true, huh? There's a lot of people saying a lot of stuff. Does it matter? No. But let's just confirm it. 259,271 miles. That's the reality with this Prius. This is owned by my customers, which I so far are right now servicing for years. They may be original owners, I'm not sure. They have two 2010 Priuses. One of them has 180,000 miles and this one we just read it. So I'm familiar with this vehicle. I put for them a bunch of stuff on it, including the shields, the cat shields for exhaust system, so it will be not cut off. This one actually is interesting because it's lifted. That is the lift, the California company which makes the lifts. I installed it for the owners. They provided the lift, they bought it, I installed it. So I'm familiar with this vehicle. It came for engine oil change, engine oil and filter change. They added themselves some backup camera even. And the car is happily running with all that mileage. Now what I want to show you, what people probably don't realize, you experts know that, but some people don't know that. What is very interesting, that at 259,000 miles, we are still looking on original brake pads in the front and in the back. What do you think? Is it possible? Normally, if you have a different car, you are driving around, you might be changing your brake pads and rotors or just resurfacing rotors on the brake light and replacing the brake pads only at what, 60,000? It all depends. It depends on how people drive, what vehicle it is, how people drive and in which environment they are driving. These people, these owners, they are driving mainly on flat areas where they live, and around here it's very flat. So the vehicle doesn't go steep hills where the brake pads will wear really quickly down. This is the opposite. Also, let's not forget the second generation Prius for the brakes. And this is the third generation, first year 2010. Let's not forget when the Priuses, the second gen, were reaching 120, 140,000 miles. We were seeing it at the dealership. There were still original pads, and they may have been like 50% down only. It was kind of shocking us in the beginning because it was all new technology. We were getting used to it. And basically what we realized, there will be no brake jobs on Priuses. And this one has 259. I talked to the owners and it seems to be that it's original. Let me lift it and we will look at it together up close. So, vehicle is ready for us. Is there enough light? Probably not. What about this light? So if you look on the pads, they are down to approximately 2 millimeters. Hopefully you can see it. But hopefully you can also see that green color on the top of the pads. And that means, my friend, for those who don't know, most of you do, this is the color on Priuses on the pads. They always have this green color when it's the factory part. Let's go look on the other side. Also, it has a nice aftermarket OZs. We said it's lifted. These are also replacement struts. But back to the brakes. Again, if you look, the pads are almost done. There's approximately 2 millimeters left. And original green pads. Is it more visible? Maybe like this. I have to look through the monitor instead of just looking at it with my own eyes. So I want to share this with you. Priuses, the way they are designed, if you drive this vehicle, if you drive it, use it correctly, you are using that electric motor. If you are braking very slightly using the brake pedal, the motor turns into the generator and it's providing that braking. Only when you really step on it, you will start using this hydraulic system, meaning the caliper, the piston, will start pushing on the brake pads, and you will finally use the hydraulic system, meaning the brake pads and brake rotors. If you learn how to correctly drive this gen, this is absolutely possible that at 260,000 miles, you still may have original brake pads in the front. I already look on the rear pads, they are like 4 millimeters, so these will last way longer. These ones with the standard Toyota standard or industry standard, this can be changed today. If somebody tells you you are down to 2 millimeters, you can of course keep using these for years. If you drive correctly and you live and drive on flat areas, this will last for years. However, if the shop tells you you should change these, they recommend it, that's totally legit. You probably can see they are thin, very thin. It varies. It looks like 1.5 millimeter left, so this can be changed and there will be nothing wrong with that. And that's one of the reasons why some people could say, hey, these Priuses are maintenance free. It's using the engine oil changes could be pushed to 10,000 miles. I don't recommend it. Toyota said that, but everybody who comes to me 5,000 miles with 0 W20, fully synthetic oil, absolutely never 10, but could theoretically be used that way. At least Toyota claimed that. Then what else? The brake jobs are maintenance. Transmission fluid, well, here is the hybrid transaxle. I recommend to change it each 80,000 miles. And basically there's nothing else. It's not a four-wheel drive vehicle. You don't have the diff in front and back and transfer cases. This is all. It's a simple vehicle. And really, if you look at it, there's not much work for us shops on those. In general, they work very well. The weakness of this generation, as all of you know, some of you don't, so I will mention it, is the head gasket. This 2010 to 2015, almost every single one of them will have the failure of the head gasket. I can see them around 160,000 miles in up to 230. That's the range when it happens, when the repair needs to be done. And basically what it's done, it's replace the head gasket, resurface the head, and replace through other things which are related. I always do the cleaning, EGR cleaning, and the intake cleaning when I have it already off the vehicle. That could cause problems, and it could cause misfires and related codes. So part of my head gasket job, I always do both cleanings, intake and the EGR system. So you can see, and you probably agree, relatively maintenance-free vehicles. The hybrid batteries in these, I see them very rarely. I replaced a lot on second gen, but these ones are pretty good. So there was something interesting from the shop. 2010 Toyota Prius with 259,000 miles and original brake pads. Isn't it something? I totally dig it. I hope you enjoy this video, and if you like it, please give it a thumb up and stay tuned. I have way more coming your way soon. Thank you for watching and have a great day.